My name is Dominick Sarazen. I'm in my last semester at Suffolk County Community College, and I'm in the radio and TV program. I've always been interested in video making, video editing. Growing up, I always liked to make my own videos, and I began to edit them, and I just liked the idea of making my own content, like being able to call something my own. So then I found the radio and TV program here at Suffolk, and I didn't really know about how television was broadcasted, how radio was broadcasted. So I thought it'd be a good idea to come here, learn about that, and see if I could combine it with what I was already interested in, and see if that could help me find a path on where I wanted to go from there. My dad bought this cheap camera that we would take on vacations, document family pictures and whatnot. And I used this camera to film a game I used to play on my computer, and it was really terrible. The quality was bad, but I had no other way to film it. I began to use this camera to film videos with me and my friends. That was kind of the point that I realized that I liked putting videos out there and for people to see, whether it was just something I put effort into or if it was just something stupid that I thought it'd be fun to put up there. I made a video again of a game I used to play, and by this point I had a screen recorder, so it wasn't with my crappy camera, it was a screen recorder, which still wasn't amazing quality, but it was better than, it was more appealing. So again, it was of this game, and about 8 months later, at the time this game didn't have that much recognition, I just played it because I thought it was a funny game. About 8 months later, this game exploded with attention and popularity, and this guy that I used to watch posted a video on it, and for the first 10 parts of him playing this game, my video was right at the top of the suggested videos, and that got people's attention. They saw my video at the top and they clicked on it. And this is even more crazy than what I said before, but that video that got a lot of traffic has over 500,000 views now because of that, and it's ridiculous. And that was the first time that I had a bunch of people interested in it. And the video wasn't even that great. The commentary was terrible, and so a lot of people didn't like it, but a lot of people also did like it and gave me a chance to make something better. Something that the radio part of the program taught me was just simply how to be a good speaker and articulating your words and just being better in that respect. So that's what one thing that the radio portion taught me. But another thing, I guess the field production class, because the professor, the TV professor, Al Bernstein, he made me the producer of both of our projects. And the producer has to be the leader, he has to guide all the other group members. If one of my group members is out, he's absent, you need to take charge and move on with the project. You can't wait around for him. So that's kind of what it taught me. At the basketball tournaments, the NJCAA tournaments a year ago and this past March, I was operating cameras. First I operated a tight shot up in the stands that you'd see on TV, a shot like that. And then this past year I was the handheld, so I had it on my shoulder and I was shooting players as I came up to the basket. And yeah, that whole experience is insane because it's 3 straight days. The pressure can definitely get to you because depending on who's directing the show, who's talking in your ear on your headphones, you want to make sure you're in the right spot. I definitely will miss the program after I leave because again, this was the first time that I really had to come out of my box that I felt I was in growing up and just expressing myself. I thought oh, I'm never gonna make a group of friends like this again. It's going downhill from here, But really, I met a lot of great people here too. And it's wrong to think that you're not gonna. The same history can't repeat itself. And I know I'm gonna go away to school, and same thing will happen. I need to learn everybody there, what goes on there, and I'll create great friendships and relationships too. Somebody watching this, I definitely want them to take away to just do what you enjoy doing, and not being afraid to leave your comfort zone, to express yourself. One of the ways that I feel comfortable expressing myself is through videos. I can produce them and just how I want, and that's one of the ways that I've I've learned to do it. If you're interested in creating your own content, or like calling something your own and saying that like you worked on this, or like you made this happen, like I feel like this would be a good path for you to take, or a good field to study in.